Hi, welcome back to Resin by Drew. Today I'm going to do some straightforward white 3D bloom flowers in these round coasters. The mould is from Molds and Shapes. The resin that I'm using is craft resin. I've mixed the resin up, so I'm just going to pour it into the coaster moulds, and then we'll talk about the white that we're going to use. I'm just going to put a simple silver centre, and then depending how much negative space there is when we're finished, they may have a silver glitter background, but we'll see. If they bloom enough, then I'll probably just leave them as they are, because I do really like the white ones. I think they are very elegant. Okay, so that's the moulds ready. Just make the white up. I also need a tiniest bit of resin, just to mix. I've got some micro beads, micropearls for the centre, so I'm just going to mix them in the tiniest little bit of resin. I'll just put that into one little pot. It's just off camera at the minute, but I'll show you what I mean. Okay, so the white that I'm going to be using is Resi-Tint Max and my trusted Pinata Pearl alcohol ink. So I'll mix the white first, and that can sit for a minute. So as always, I'm going to put my stick in, stir the white, scrape everything off, and what's left goes into the pot. And I'll give it a good stir. I'm going to add 6 drops of Pinata Pearl alcohol ink. Give that a good stir, and then I'm going to put my white into a piping bag. My resin's been sat for about 20 minutes, so I can feel it's getting nice and warm now, so it's getting to the right temperature. But this resin, I'm really enjoying using this resin for the 3D bloom flowers, this craft resin. It's heat resistant as well, which means that I don't have to go and put another heat resistant layer on afterwards. It's done at the time of making them, but it's described as a low viscosity, as a thin resin, but I'm finding it's more like a medium viscosity, and it is lovely to work with. So I've got these teeny tiny, I'm not sure how well the camera will pick them up, I've got these teeny tiny micro beads or micro pearls. I got them from AliExpress, I think. And I'm just going to add some to the tiniest bit of resin that I've got on one side, because I want them to try and stay in the middle of the coasters. So I've just put a little tiny bit of resin into one of the really small tubs. I'm just going to stir that in, and hopefully that will just be enough to weight it down and keep the microbeads in one place. So let's see. I'm going to add those to the centre. Make sure they're all nicely in the centre, spread them a little bit but not too much. And then I'm ready for piping my white. Just going to pop a hole in the end of the piping bag. Snip a hole, should I say, I'm not going to pop it, I'm going to snip a hole. Check the size of the hole, that's okay. So I'm just going to pipe little flowered shapes, lots of them. Looks like a chrysanthemum. Some little beads that have escaped on this one. Let me just see. Let's just get these back to the centre. Get one bead back to the centre. And stay there now. There we go. I'm hoping that the way I'm piping will mean that the flowers bloom nicely without leaving too much negative space, because as I say, I absolutely love the elegance of the white ones with silver, and it would be nice just to have the have them clear around the edges, maybe add some silver pen on the edges rather than add a silver backing, just because I don't like the negative space. But we'll see how they bloom first of all. Do the third one. To the last one. The first one looks like it's starting to bloom already, which is good. I'm going to tighten my piping bag for this last one. Get all the resin down to the end. There we go. I'm not sure whether to leave them like that or whether to add. I think I'm going to add a little bit more detail with the with my silicone tool. Careful of the balls in the middle. Hopefully as well, by dragging the edges of the flower back out, I've gone in with my silicone tool, dotting tool. Now as I go back out, hopefully dragging the edges out like this will help to reduce the negative space around the edge at the back there that I don't like, so that I can leave them without putting the glitter on, but we'll see when they're finished. So that's it, that's all I need to do for those. I'm going to pause the video here, give them a quick blast with the heat gun just to pop any bubbles, and then I'm going to leave them to cure up until tomorrow, and I'll be back tomorrow so we can see how they've set up. So that's it for now, see you tomorrow, bye for now. Hi, welcome back. Today I'm going to be demolding these coasters that have been sat overnight. I did think about putting some silver glitter on the back, but I'm going to go with it because, as I said, I really love the elegance of just the plain white ones with silver centres. So worst case scenario, I can always add some silver pen on the outside. So I'll demold them all first, and then we'll turn them over and have a look at them, see how they've bloomed. Oh, that's very pretty. I'm glad I've not gone for the silver glitter. I think the micro beads, the micro pearls have stayed in place lovely. The flowers have bloomed beautifully. So I really like that. There's some lovely detail in the flowers there. But let me get some black card. That'll show the detail in the flowers better. Yeah, there's some beautiful detail in those flowers. I'm not sure whether to put silver pen around the edge or just to leave them as they are. You have to let me know in the comments below what you think, whether I should put silver pen around the outside or just leave them as they are. But I do think they're very elegant, and I love the centres. I absolutely love the detail on the flowers. They've bloomed beautiful. As I say, this craft resin is turning out to be really good for 3D flower blooms. I'm really pleased with those. I love those, and as I say, I am really glad I didn't just go ahead while they were still in the mould and put the glitter on the back. I'm happy with those. I hope you like those too. Let me know in the comments below whether you think I should just outline them in silver pen. I'll show you on black card again. Just outline them in silver pen, or leave them as they are. Just let me know in the comments below what you think, and I'll go with whatever you think, because I'm undecided myself. So that's it, that's all for now. I hope you like those, and I'll be back with another experiment soon. See you soon, bye for now.